You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Insanity is doing the same thing, over and over again, but expecting different results. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. There are only 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Sometimes people are beautiful, not in looks, not in what they say, just in what they are. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Things change, and friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. I'm the one that's got to die when it's time for me to die, so let me live my life the way I want to. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Just when you think it can't get any worse, it can. And just when you think it can't get any better, it can. The one you love and the one who loves you are never, ever the same person. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving. Every man has his secret sorrows, which the world knows not, and oftentimes we call a man cold when he is only sad. All God does is watch us and kill us when we get boring. We must never, ever be boring. Sometimes I can hear my bones straining under the weight of all the lives I'm not living. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. This life's hard, but it's harder if you're stupid. Do not read, as children do, to amuse yourself, or like the ambitious, for the purpose of instruction. No, read in order to live. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. We have to dare to be ourselves, however frightening or strange that self may prove to be. Anyone who lives within their means suffers from a lack of imagination. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. If you're reading this, congratulations, you're alive. If that's not something to smile about, then I don't know what is. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all. Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness in people.